Hi, and welcome back to Curry Soup. So, today we're going to be talking about LIDAR, L-I-D-A-R. So, what does LIDAR stand for? LIDAR stands for Light Detection and Ranging. Similar to how sonar works by sending sound waves to map things underwater, also how radar works by sending radio waves, LIDAR sends light pulses by using a laser from side to side usually. This is so cool. Which often covers a very large area of ground. And how this system works is it calculates the time taken for the light to be reflected back to the detector, and this data is then processed into a computer. Now, this is called LIDAR data, and it is commonly used on platforms such as airplanes, drones, or satellites. There are three types of LIDAR. The first one is the topographic LIDAR, which uses near-infrared light to map things like large agricultural lands, jungles, or mountains. Then there is the second LIDAR, the metric LIDAR, which uses green light that can penetrate underwater to measure the seafloor. The metric LIDAR is often used by scientists to study the elevations of river or seabed. The third LIDAR is called the Terrestrial LIDAR, which operates on ground level and is usually used in mapping buildings and building 3D models. Now, this LIDAR can be very useful when you are trying to create 3D models of anything, which can range from skyscrapers in the city, the pyramids, or even heritage sites, but with precision, where they can create 3D models with the measurements 1,000 times smaller, which are then displayed in exhibits or museums. Now, you might be wondering, why am I talking about LIDAR all of a sudden? It might surprise you because it is very accessible to us consumers now in our world. If you don't know, LIDAR is actually applied in your automatic vacuum cleaner in your home, automatic parking that you see in cars nowadays, automatic driving, the iPad Pro, and the new iPhone 12 this year. Now, regarding the iPad Pro and iPhone 12, it makes you wonder, why is it even featured in these devices anyway? In the iPhone 12, the LiDAR sensor is actually used to enhance photography, where you can catch all the tiny details especially only in low light, because during the day it doesn't really make much of a difference, and what they promised is it will take better pictures in low light, which is during the night lah. Let's say we are taking pictures of succulents, or when you're taking a portrait picture. So the LiDAR sensor actually improves the depth of the image. Then there is also AR games, augmented reality games, which you can find in the iPad Pro. I'll give you a few examples of the AR games that I know, which is Hot Lava, Ghostbusters, and AR Robots. Now, how you actually play the game in AR augmented reality is that because of the availability of the LiDAR sensor, you can actually scan your whole house and then make that into your playground, which means to say you're actually playing the game based on the surroundings in your house. Like Ghostbusters, there are actually ghosts coming out from anywhere, and then you just have to neutralize them or shoot them or absorb them using your vacuum gun. AR robots, so it's actually just robots fighting in your living room. So I think I pretty much covered all the basics of what LiDAR is, light detection and ranging. And if you want to look up for more information, for more details, you feel free to do so. And how was it? How's the video? If you like the content, please hit that like button and smash that subscribe button, and share it among your friends and families, because these technologies are getting more and more accessible to us consumers in our everyday life. And when you think about it, it's actually quite mind-blowing how these things are actually in our devices, or the things all around us nowadays. So until the next video, see you.